Hi, welcome back to the channel Zen and Fit, where I cover mental health and I also discuss health and fitness and some lifestyle topics on here. The whole purpose of my channel really is to raise awareness and hopefully support increased dialogue about our overall well-being, especially when it comes to our mental health. Unfortunately, in our society, mental health still has a lot of stigma surrounding it. It's not viewed the same as when a person is talking about their physical health. And that definitely needs to change because our mental health is just as important as our physical health. And it definitely can have an impact on our physical well-being if it's not being attended to. And I think when you can have a channel that's openly discussing mental health topics, especially as I discuss well-known individuals who have been open about their mental health struggles or stressors that they've gone through in life. I think it allows people to normalize mental health a lot more and be more receptive to services that are out there that they may want to explore for themselves. So that's the whole purpose behind this channel, is really to raise awareness. It's not to provide therapy or anything like that, but just be a platform where we can openly discuss topics such as mental health as well as physical health. So in today's video, I'm going to be continuing with the series that I've been doing on well-known individuals who have been open about their own personal mental health struggles. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be covering Misty Copeland. Misty Copeland was a ballerina. She's known for shattering racial and body type barriers in the classical ballet sector. Some of her notable accomplishments include being the first African American female principal dancer in the prestigious American Ballet Theater, and that was back in 2015 that she got that title. Misty Copeland had a successful career as a ballerina. She became well known worldwide, and even she got some starring roles in some projects, including when she was the ballerina dancer in the Nutcracker movie that came out in 2018. Misty Copeland had to overcome a lot to make it to where she did in the ballet profession. It was not an easy path for her at all, especially when it came to her body type, her skin color, and everything else. Misty Copeland has openly talked about the hardships that she endured while being a ballerina dancer. She even discussed this in a book that came out in 2022. But she talks about when she was in ballet, how she was told to dust her skin with white foundation and powder just to fit in with the white dancers. And she said that this was a common practice in classical companies for just the few black dancers that were there in the company, that they had to do this in order to fit in and have a career and be able to work as a ballet dancer, which is horrible. So anyone can imagine the detrimental effects that could have on a person, because it's sending the message that there is something wrong with your skin color, that there's something wrong with your identity, and you have to change that to fit in with other people. Misty Copeland has discussed in interviews how she has dealt with anxiety. And some of this anxiety that she had in her life, some of it stemmed from her childhood, growing up, some of the things that she was going through, the things that she couldn't control in her childhood. But she also acknowledged that her anxiety definitely escalated when she became a principal dancer, because she had to deal with the pressure of being the first Black female ballet dancer in a predominantly white space. And so she had the pressure of everyone watching her, Black young girls looking up to her. And then also dealing with people viewing her as inferior or that she doesn't belong in that space as well. So it was a lot that she had to deal with. Misty Copeland understands the connection between the physical and psychological well being, and she's even talked about this. And that's why she's an advocate for other people out there who are looking to pursue a career in the ballet profession, especially when it comes to Black ballet dancers, because she understands firsthand all of the adversities that that person is going to encounter. She openly discusses on her platforms the disparities that Black ballet dancers encounter, and she really wants to make a change with that. When a person is encountering significant microaggressions in their profession, that can definitely take a toll on anyone's mental well being. And Misty Copeland totally understands this. And that's why she's an advocate for mental health, for supporting your mental well being, engaging in self care, because she knows directly what it's like to be in an environment that can be hostile, that can be unwelcoming, and having to deal with that on a daily basis and survive and thrive. You really need to protect your overall mental well-being. I think it's great that Misty Copeland was willing to share her personal story and what she went through, and also is mindful of the people that are coming after her, advocating for better conditions for them. So it's not just about yourself, seeing what you can get out of a situation. It's also looking back to improving the conditions for the other people that are coming up after you. And I think that this is applicable not only in the ballet profession, but any profession in general. Just being mindful and being an advocate for people. And I do just want to acknowledge that although Misty Copeland did encounter a lot of adversities being a ballet dancer, that Black ballet dancers that had a dark skin tone definitely had it harder in that field. And they encountered a lot of adversities because of their darker skin tone. I think that it's important to acknowledge this because living in denial isn't going to help anyone. And you can't make any changes if you're not willing to acknowledge the issues that are going on. Overall, I hope you found this video to be of value, and if so, if you could please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button, and also share this video as well. So until next time, please take care of yourselves.